So what are the qualities required to grow a successful WordPress blog? Well, you might think of having a clear goal as something really important because clearly you cannot reach your destination if you don't know what it is. Then obviously nothing can happen if you don't have discipline and are organized as well. But today we'd like to introduce you to a different type of approach, a method used by many successful WordPress blog owners to optimize efficiency and simplify their workflow. So it's a tool that will allow you to work seamlessly with your team and tackle the task together, thus getting things done much faster too. And you know what they say, time is money. Okay, so first, let me show you what it's capable of, and then we'll go into more details. Okay guys, so with Multicollab you can turn your WordPress website into a Google Docs style collaboration platform, which means that you'll be able to add inline comments and your teammates can then reply to your comments. Now you can comment on text but also comment on images, and anyone assigned to the task can mark it as resolved. And if you want, you can also assign the task to a specific person. And the biggest feature of all is the suggestion mode, where you can suggest editing tweaks that can be accepted or rejected. And by the side here, you can see all the activities taking place on that blog post with the complete summary of the comments and suggestions that were posted. Now in the backend, you have a complete overview of the latest activities that any admin can access. Now you can also attach a document to your comments. You can also enable email notifications to make collaboration even easier, and Slack notifications as well. You can set custom permissions. It's also multilingual with a total of 7 different languages. And of course it comes with premium support, so why not try Multicollab after you've watched this video? You can start your 30-day trial for free simply by clicking on this button here. Alright, so let me show you the main features in more detail now. So let's pretend that you're working on this blog post and you'd like to ask help from one of your colleagues or teammates. So what can you do in that case? Well, very easy. By the side we have the Multicollab logo here. Click on this and now you can share this with anyone you want. And for this, all you have to do is click on this button here, and then you can invite anyone you want just by using their email address. So let's say we're going to invite David. And then you can set different privileges, so either viewer or commenter, and then you can notify that person as well. Take this box here, and then you can type a personal message, like for instance this one, and then click send. You then receive a confirmation that the invitation was sent, and now David will receive an invitation via email. And as you can see, John Doe has invited you to work on a document, and this is the link David has to click on. And once he clicks on this, he will access the same document without having to enter any credentials. Now, the first way of collaborating on a document is by adding an inline comment. So let's say I'm not too sure about this statement here, and I might ask David for some help. So I click on this button here. And now, as you can see by the side, I can type a comment. So I can send a message directly to David. So I can type the @ and select David. And then I can type my comment. So for instance, is this stat correct? Can you double check, please? And right here underneath, you can see you can assign this to David. So what does that mean? If you tick that box, well, basically David will be responsible for marking it as done. Whereas if it's not assigned to David, anyone can mark the task as completed. And then after this, I can simply post my comment. And now from David's screen, we can see this is highlighted, and I can reply to this message. So I'm just going to type here, for instance, yes, that's 100% correct. I'll mark this as done. And then I can post my reply. As you can see, I have the complete thread here. And now as David, I can mark this as resolved and click yes. And that's it. Now we've confirmed that this statement is correct. And now we can carry on with editing the rest of our blog post. So now let's say David would like to suggest an edit. So maybe have this in bold letters in italic. How can he do so? Well, for this, you need to enable the suggestion mode. So for this, click on the logo again, go to the settings, and right here you have the suggest edit. Use the toggle switch, enable that, okay? And now we can go back to our document and suggest an edit. So let's select our text here, and now we can change this maybe to bold and italic. And as you can see by the side here, the suggestions are recorded immediately. And now anyone coming along can either accept the suggestion or reject it. So if I was to accept it, just like this, as you can see, now the changes have taken place immediately. And if they decided to reject it, well, it will revert back to its original state. Now let me show you another amazing feature with the suggestions. You can actually replace a word and suggest another one. So let's say instead of more than 46%, I would like to have a staggering 46%. What I can do is basically highlight this, hit the delete key. As you can see now it's gone in red, and I can type the actual text next to it, just like this. And as you can see, this is my suggestion. And again, if someone was to come along, they can either accept or reject the suggestion. So let me show you if someone accepts it. There you go. As you can see, the changes have been applied automatically. And finally, you can also attach a document. So let's say if I wanted to add a table after this section here, I can post a comment. I can tag David and ask him to convert this PDF file and insert it as a table. And then after that, all I have to do is click on the paperclip to attach the file. And you can upload your file, select file, and then select your document, open, and then select. And there you go. Now, as you can see, this has been attached to my comment and I can post it. And when David joins in, he can open that document and work on it. And it's super easy to keep track of what's happening on your blog post. All you have to do is click on the Multicollab logo. And as you can see here, you have all the activities recorded by the side. Now you know exactly who's working on that blog post, who did what, and what's left to be done. Now you can click on this tab here as well, and here you have a complete summary of what's happening as well. You have all the different comments that were posted and also all the suggestions. Now you can also go to your WordPress dashboard, go to Multicollab, and as you can see right here, you have all the latest activities recorded as a timeline. As you can see, this is today, and then you have the timestamp and what activities took place. And you can also access them in the report section here, displayed slightly differently. As you can see here, we have the title of our blog post, and right here you have the amount of comments that are open and resolved. So this is basically giving you a quick overview of what's happening on your blog post in a slightly different manner. And if you wish, you can also receive confirmation via email like we have here. As you can see, the suggestion was accepted and marked as resolved by David. And if you are afraid to miss out on the action, if you have a Slack channel, you can link it directly to Multicollab as well. And you can do so very easily in just a few clicks. Simply click on connect and then sign into your workspace. And then select the channel where you want to post all these comments. And there you go. As you can see, now we are connected. And now if you go to your Slack channel, you will find all the Multicollab notifications with links directly to open those documents if you want to work on them. And as you can see, this feature will allow you to fit Multicollab in a place you know your team is checking all day. So let me show you another amazing features. If you go to settings, and then scroll down the page, as you can see, Multicollab is also available in multiple languages. So we have English by default, but you can select any of those additional languages as well: Hindi, French, German, Bengali, Spanish, and Chinese. And right here on top, as you can see, you can manage your permissions as well. So what is this for exactly? Well, you can assign and define what privileges and what task anyone can perform. So as you can see, you have add comment, resolve comment, and then add suggestion or accept and reject suggestions. Now you can disable them all together as well. So as you can see, you have different roles here. You have admin, editor, author, contributor, subscribers, and guest as well. So depending on what task you want each role to be able to perform on your website, you can basically tick or untick any of those boxes. Okay guys, so we hope you found this helpful. If so, please consider giving us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with all your friends, and also consider subscribing to our channel for more of these practical tips. Now, if you'd like to watch another video about Multicollab, we'll leave a video right here.